Hey, this is Catie with Following the Funks, and we are on a mini getaway to the town of Eskisehir, Turkey. A little backstory if you're just now tuning in. We are an American expat family living in Izmir, Turkey, hoping to move to the USA. Yes, we are US citizens, but we have a whole playlist about adopting our daughter Sophia. Say hello. And we are currently in the immigration process of getting her out of Turkey and into the USA. You can watch a whole playlist about that, but we are kind of delayed on getting there due to some paperwork that we need to now have that we didn't know about, that we can't get. It seems to be hard, but we are 8 weeks delayed, and so we have decided to get out of Izmir and take a short getaway. So about 5 hours drive from Izmir, Turkey is a town called Eskisehir. Jason, our lovely driver, is taking us there. So we decided to head to Eskişehir to just kind of rest and relax, which I don't seem to do very well anyways, but two, to see this kind of modern, lively, youthful vibe of a city that I've heard about for a while. It isn't the first place that most foreigners go, but if you have been a long-term expat like we have, being here over 6 years now, you kind of tend to go to some of these smaller places that foreigners don't hear about. And so that is what we're going to do. So we decided, instead of doing straight there, because that would not follow suit of how I travel at all in Turkey, we left last night after Sophia had her school and Jason's work, and we drove 3 hours to a town of Ulubey, which is 20 minutes south of Uşak. Are you watching? You're watching Moana? Oh, she's so little. How do you feel about driving for 3 hours in the dark?
It's great. When we wake up, we'll be on the way to where we're going instead of just starting. And then you won't get to sleep on the little one? We trade.
And in this little area is a great canyon. I say great canyon. It's because it's not a grand canyon, and we have talked about coming for a while. We just haven't made it. So we decided we would drive in, get in late last night, stay at a little motel close by. Like, it was literally like 2 minutes drive from the canyon, and then we would head on today to Eskişehir, stopping at a couple of more stops on the way. But here's a little bit about the Ulubey Uşak Canyon. Try this out. Come on. So we are at the Ulubey Canyon in Uşak, the province of Turkey, and it is actually the second largest canyon outside of the USA's Grand Canyon.
Longest, we think.
Yes, well, it is by, I think by standards, maybe it goes by the longest canyon. I don't know. So it's 77 kilometers long. And yeah, as you can see, there's a little river that runs through there, and they've got a really beautiful park that's set up here. And then this was actually created, this glass terrace that goes out over, as you can see, the canyon in 2015. And so you can get like the best views from here. After the canyon, we debated going to the Blandos antique city, ancient city. So there is some ancient ruins 20 minutes southwest of the canyon, and we decided we just didn't have time. We need to move forward on to Eskisehir. But if you're in the area and you do have a little bit more time than we do, then maybe seeing these ruins, that would be something you want to do. I'll put a link below that tells you about it. Now we are in Uşak. We're going to get some coffee because we have not had any coffee today. Yes, we are so American. And then we are going to head on to another little town called Kütahya, which is known as the city of porcelain. What do you have, Sophia?
I have some water.
Yeah, you have a chocolate. You have a chocolate ajma. Yummy. It's just so pretty. Talking about you, babe. Oh. You stinker.
Okay, can you say, Sophia, we are at Izmir.
Yeah, Izmir.
And where's the Temple of Zeus?
Right there.
Oh, how did I miss that?
So we are actually in the city of Izmir, which is on the way to Kütahya, not the main route that we thought we were going to take, but kind of off the back road on the way. It wasn't on our plan to come here, but it gets some good reviews and it has one of the Temple of Zeus. area is actually quite massive, and it's spread out over along a bigger area. There's the Temple of Zeus, which is the main site, hammam with mosaics in another area. There's a slate that holds another section of the city theater here, and then the stadium is still being excavated and worked on and kind of reassembled from pieces that they've been finding that they're uncovering still. Right, this is actually the basement that we're going down to. Wow, that is some steep stairs. Jason, Sophia, you're down here? Wow, this is massive, isn't it? That was a loose stair. Hello, I see you. Wow. Okay. So after reading about the vault, it said there's two reasons that they could have been here. It's either a space that's considered sacred for the birthplace of Zeus, since maybe he was born like in a cave. Obviously, I am not someone who's very knowledgeable on Zeus and his life. Or the second reason, it was to hold the valuable things of the temple. It was saying maybe some of these were actually tomb heads of gladiators. And there is a huge stadium over this way, so it makes sense that there would be gladiators in this area. We are back in the car again. Sophia's enjoying a video, and we are surprised by the view. I mean, it is just gorgeous with hardwoods and the changing colors of fall, and it's been a nice little ride, and we've really never traveled through this middle part of Turkey before. Yeah. Some good looking iron, huh?
That's why you get this in here.
No. You got lamacun on tap lamacun. And I got Catie kebab, which is kebab with rolled in lavash, you can see, with yogurt and tomato on top. So this is the Kütahya Çarşı for the porcelain. I think it's called Çiniler. I guess we would call it fine china in the States, so that's why it gets the name. And it's basically all ceramic. So the Kütahya porcelain actually became quite popular about the 15th century. There's another place in Turkey called Izmir, and the Izmir pottery is actually quite famous as well. But when the Izmir pottery started to die out or lose its popularity in the 18th century, then the Kütahya porcelain rose in fame. While this place might seem a little deserted right now because we're here in the middle of the week and the tours don't come during the middle of the week and where it's a little bit off season, there's still a lot of business and a lot of activity here in the city that is surrounded by the porcelain. It's not just a place for shops, that they do have places that are actually producing the ceramics. They're drying them out here. They are packaging and selling them off to other shops for wholesale. While it doesn't look thriving in the sense of a marketplace, it still is pretty busy with people producing porcelain and shipping it off to the place that it needs to go. What'd you say? You said it's just so big, like this area is so big.
I did say that.
Just because all of this over here and then a matching set of stores on that side.
It's hard to imagine why they built it.
I'm sure that when it was in the height of production, it just was busy all the time. And maybe even in season.
That's true.
Okay, here's what we decided. we came in the wrong door. So there's two entries. There's the right side and the left side as you come into park. And we definitely went on the right side, which is the entrance 2, and it's a lot more deserted and kind of falling apart and like wholesale and people doing stuff. But this side is actually pretty lively as you come in, as you see. If you come to the left side into entrance 1, and then go down this way.